What's up? This your boy Solid Fades coming in, giving y'all a barber tutorial on what I call this is a low haircut with a Beijing. It's one of my clients. Asked him if I could record him. He said, yeah. So I'm gonna give y'all step-by-step detail on what I'm doing. Right now, I'm over there cleaning up my tools, spraying them down with Barbicide, oiling them, wiping them off. I believe I just got done with a cut. So, but yeah, man, hope everybody having a good day. Enjoy this little tutorial. It's one of my first videos, so I'm kind of new with doing it. It was copywritten at first. Now I see I just had to shout out to Cutflix. I had to download their app and redo it. Alright, so what we doing right now, again, still cleaning the tools. Alright, there you go. You see me wiping. So first you want to do is comb the hair. Follow the wave pattern. Even though you see he has a bald spot up there, it's cool. Just follow the wave pattern. Comb hair as if it was hair there. Comb it the same way you would comb in the same direction. So what you want to do, comb everything so you can see what's going on. Talk to your client, ask him, is you all right? Probably a little rough around the edges, so I had to make sure, hey, you good? He said, yeah, I'm straight. All right, cool. So some people, I don't know how they do, they may apply the Beijing first and then do the haircut second. But what I like to do is apply the haircut first and then apply the Beijing last. So right here, what we doing is using the Babyliss cordless clipper with a 1.5 guard. And you see, I'm just going with the grain. The same way I comb the hair is the same way I brush the hair. I cut the hair. So I'm just going, making sure I get a clean stroke. Hold the ear, because sometimes the guard pokes at the ear like that. You just kind of like, but it ain't bothering him, just a little, slight little, bump on it. Sometimes you might have to go over, when you're cutting it one time, it's not just gonna take one stroke, like, no. You're gonna have to use multiple strokes. I believe I probably used maybe about I could say maybe about 760 strokes to complete this haircut. Because I do about 20 strokes. And then I comb, and then I do another 12 strokes. And then I comb, So you just kind of do that just to make sure you have an even surface. And then work your way in the other section. You don't want to just, do it all over. You want to do it by section, like you parting the hair. Part by section, cut by section. So as y'all see up there in the center of his head, his swirl, and you see it swerves off to the left. The front goes down to the right. See how I'm doing that? And then it swerves off to the left like that, you see? So Make sure y'all follow those techniques on the swirl. Look at the root from where it starts, which is at the top. Don't start in the middle of it. Start where it's from, the top, and then it's like a street. Follow it. Let me see. Still using that 1.5 guard. Cutting it. I've been cutting hair for like 20 years now. Started at a barbershop in Maywood, Illinois. It's called Try Me Hair Salon. Yeah, man, some of the coldest barbers that's out right now came from that shop. All right, now as you see, I'm on the other section, and I'm still following the wave pattern. You see, if you could look right on the side corner of his ear, that hair is going down. It's because I combed it like that. That's the way he was brushing it. That's the way you follow. You know, and also, I don't use a brush with my clients. I feel that brushes hold fungus. Brushes hold all type of extra hairs from other people. I'd rather use the comb. You know, even getting my own haircut, I hate it when a barber put a brush to my head. I don't know what that brush meant. So I be telling them, like, can you use a comb on my head? Oh, man. Look, rule number 1, give the customer what the customer wants. Ooh, elbows crusty. Need to spray some oil shade on that. Alright. So, yeah, now you see we doing it. We going low. You know, just keep doing what you're doing. Right now, it's a 1.5 guard with the grain, and I probably got it set at the halfway mark on the Babyliss clippers. So, you know, now I'm at the top. Now, you see the bald spot up there. Of course, it ain't no hair, but we're going to act like it's some hair, and we're going to still put that 1.5 over there, you know, because we're letting that hair grow. We're trying to promote growth, and it's slowly filling in. Yeah, you see? And now I'm just going over it one more time just to give it all a crisp cut. But as I look at the blade of that clipper, it still got hairs cutting. So it's a little bit of hair still coming on. Yes, indeedy. We almost there. But cutting hair is a great therapeutic session. You know, the barber is in the zone doing his artist thing. The client feeling good. They sitting off their feet. You doing what you doing, putting them to sleep. Man, it's a therapeutic session, I'm telling you. Yeah, so I'm cleaning it, keeping it smooth. You see in the front of his head, he got light spots too. So, you know, y'all just kind of have to, when you got a client like that, just keep the guard as much away from the low hair. Keep it away, you know. Use a 1.5. Don't use a 1. Don't use a half guard. Don't go against the grain. You go against the grain, it's going to be some issues. So right now, I'm getting ready to start this taper process. I learned this in barber school. I seen the guys do this. They made a hard line all the way across the back. Now, in order to do this technique, your clippers got to be on point. You got to have the right tools. And I'm going to leave a link in the description on the tools that I use also. But I'm going to also tell y'all. So, when I made this hard line, I used the Babyliss outliners. So I made the hard line, then I came back and went against the bottom grain, cleaned it up. Because this is what his fade is. So next, I'm using the Andes Gold Edition Master Clipper, cordless. And after that hard line that I use for the outline is to start the bottom base of the taper. I came back with the Gold Masters in no guard. I put it to the quarter notch and went up about a half an inch to clean off that hard line. So now I'm using the Babyless, because after you clean up that hard line, now you come back with the Babyless at the bottom still. I believe this is the half guard, and because we just came and cleaned it up with Andy's Master No Guard against the grain, I'm using the Babyless half guard against that bottom line to blend in that fade line that I made with the Gold Masters. When you do that, make sure you comb it down. Don't use a brush, because brushes carry bacteria, fungus, and all. I came back to clean it up with the 1.5 after I used that half guard with the Babyless for that bottom line. And I came back up with the half guard halfway open to clean up that half guard line. As y'all see, I'm using the Speedo guard, which I couldn't find my Babyless number 2 guard, so I ended up going to the Speedo, and I believe it's guard number, they have Speedo 00, Speedo OA. So this is just the O guard, Speedo O guard. All right. Cleaning it up a little bit more. As you cutting, you will see what you're doing, and you'll just go back, give it some more detail, clean it up a little bit. Taper's supposed to be like a fade, you know what I'm saying, like a little ball fade. I cut my own hair too. I'm gonna put a video up when I'm ready to do mine. It's hard to find a good barber. You can't find a barber that give you what you're looking for. They always give you what they want you to have. So that's the issues that I have when it comes to getting my hair cut. So that forced me to learn how to cut my own hair. As you see this taper in the back, you see how it's blending. I'm using that half guard to fade out them little dark lines right there where I just combed that. You see that line, that little row? Boom. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Now I got to get on that part, on that side too. So I'm going to move it around. What am I doing right now? Okay, so I'm just trying to hit that bottom row again because it probably was in the way. And as I'm fading that third row, that second row, which is right there, I'm about to hit them lines. See the camera, when you looking at a haircut from the camera view, you see everything. Look at that. Yeah. See a couple of flaws, but I'm going to touch it. Yep, right up in that little bottom corner. Yep. See, when you combing, that comb do it. Can't wait till we get to the Beijing part. It's gonna be nice. Right now, we prepping for the Beijing. This is the number 1 guard, and I think I'm just gonna slightly hit the edges. Yeah, because I'm still putting the Beijing right there, so I don't want to cut too much hair off, and then it don't, it's just sticking the skin. I need it to stick the hair too. So when it's sticking the hair, that's how the application activate. It activate on skin, but it activate real good on hair. Look at my taper on my corner. You see that little on my side? That's how I like it. I just gotta go back and clean it up. I needed a barber, but had to do it myself. I did that after I got done. But yeah. All right. It's looking good, looking crisp. Wish I could speed this up a little bit to some that know how to cut already. Y'all know this is just basic detailing right here. And I had to do my own tape on my own neck. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? But it's real easy to do when you got them pop-out mirrors. I'm telling you. All right, so now I got them gold GBXs, the wireless Andes T outliner. Just lining them up. I'm about to agree to put the Bigen on, so I'm not all the way done, but I'm just outlining what I need to do. Outlining my box. I get that from coloring. When you get ready to color, you outline what you finna color, Some people, they like that little C. They be like, give me the C on the sideburns. I be like, okay. Then we're gonna put that L7 up there. Oh, that was not a Speedo guard. My bad, you guys. That was a Babyless number 2 guard. Okay. But, Speedos, they red guards, too. So I just saw the number on that. It was, and then, when you're working in the barbershop, that's what happened. That guard, everybody in the barbershop, y'all got the same clippers, same guards. Somebody might be missing a guard. Somebody might take your guard, because they done lost theirs. So I had to get me a red one because that 1.5 and that number 2 guard is an important piece. And if you ain't got it, you missing it. 9 times out of 10, it's on your client, it's on your coworker station. We almost to the good stuff. If you're new like me to YouTubing, man, take it serious. There's a lot of trial and error. Recording with music in the background gonna stop your stuff from getting viewed. So invest in what you're trying to do. Want to be a barber? Get your clippers up. I'm actually giving a pair of Andes outliner cordless clippers, the gray ones. I'm gonna leave the link in the description. It's a raffle, $20 raffle. Right now, I'm probably preparing the Bigen dye, which is Bigen number 59. It's a powder mix. Put a little bit, probably use like maybe 3 tablespoons of water with one bottle. Mix it up. Until it start changing colors. It's gonna change like a green color. I'm gonna make a video on how to prepare Bigen for y'all. We almost there. So we done already did the dye test on him. And what you want to do is just put a little spot of dye on his neck. And if he get an irritation from it, then you know that that's not the right product to use. He'll have an allergic reaction. It is common for people to be allergic to the Beijing, but I haven't had no one. Out of the 20 years of me cutting, I haven't encountered a situation where a customer have got a irritation from the hair color. Bear with me for a little bit, you guys. My next videos, you guys will see a difference. New. New to the YouTubing. New to the voiceovering. I can't play no music, just gotta kind of watch the video and commentate, which is cool. I wish I hurry up though. What am I doing? Please like, subscribe, hit the notification button because I'm gonna be bringing videos on different haircut styles, how to do this, how to do that. And I just want some support. That's all, some barber content. I'm a GTA 5 person too. So if y'all be on GTA, leave the comments, put your gamer tag in. Do the Cayo Perico heist. I feel like the kids waiting in the car. What's taking so long? Hold up, I'm almost done. They probably just doing some talking, I don't know. It's funny, but I had something else playing in the background. So I can't even let y'all hear it because it was copywritten. And I'm also doing this off of a is this a 14? What? This iPhone. 13. Okay, doing this off of 13 Pro Max. I don't know why I thought it was a 14. I tried to give myself some extra credit. I mean, man, I'm ready to see the Beijing. What is going on? Next time, I'm going to make sure I have the stuff already ready so it could sit there and marinate and, get to do what it's supposed to do. Because I don't know what I was doing. And like I say, this is my first video. So I'm going to figure it out and come better next time. But I ain't want to do no editing. No editing, I be watching these guys also. I'm a big get a shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go check them out. Stunneries, CJ on 32s. They be funny, and they actually the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. They make it look easy. And they don't do nothing, just, hey, pick up your camera and, do what you do. So, I'm trying to see. And y'all should see, too. Once you get out the fear, then you'll be straight. The fear of talking to yourself. Because guess what? You ain't talking to yourself. You talking to us. You talking to the people that's looking. Ain't nobody looking now because you ain't put it out there. But wait till it get on. Hey, okay. Man, I'm ready for myself to come. Like, you feel me? Look at him. He getting tired. Oh, will he hurry up, please? Okay, I should be walking up. Not yet. I don't see. This was at 22. It's done been 4 minutes. Okay. Be a little patient. It's coming. It's coming. I want to hit this button to make it go fast, but I'm scared because it's my first video and I don't want to start over. So, but watch. When I get on my 100th video, we're going to have thumbnails and everything. We might have thumbnails on my 5th video. I don't know. Man, what am I doing? I don't know. Don't know, but I wish I hurry up. So I was supposed to say I can't even play my son's song. At least I could play some music in the background, but I don't have his music on me. I gotta call him, tell him to send me his music. Can't even, oh man. It's coming around though, just hold up, like, goodness gracious. What is this? All right, here I go, man. Ooh. Do a hand clap. But like my daughter say, Daddy, you took too long. All right, so now I'm combing it down. Getting ready for the prep this for the Bigen. The Bigen, it don't take that long for it to mix. Once you stir, it's gonna start changing colors. We almost done. What am I using? Them Babyless. Doing like that, you know what I'm saying? That's them black joints. You know what them sound like. Even Ray Charles could hear them. Yeah, but the outcome of the cut It's definitely a good cut. Y'all just, that's the first video, 2023. Make sure y'all check that other video out. 10,000 views on there. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Again, I'm giving out a pair of Andy's wireless outliners for a $20 raffle. The lucky winner will definitely be grateful for those, because they the truth. Alright, so I said I don't use a brush, but this is a new brush and I'm using it for the dye. So what I'm doing is just brushing the dye in this hair so I can make sure it saturates. Y'all could try this technique. It worked for me. It makes the dye last a little longer. Say it'll be about 3 weeks to a month where the dye lasts in their hair. Now I'm coming across his center head where that bald spot is. I'm putting that down there, and y'all gonna see it's gonna start penetrating the skin and formatting this color. Bigen is a great product. Excuse me about that, you guys. See how the back, that's what I was doing in the back. Applying that dot to that brush and just brushing it in. It's just like working in a perm, working in a relaxer, but I'm not using a comb. I'm using that brush to let it penetrate that skin, penetrate those follicles, penetrate that hair strand, give it that gloss, and it's no mess. Sorry about me being in the way. I wasn't really focused on the camera. I was focused more on the cut. What you need? Cut mine before you do all that.
cut your what?
Cut the French toast before you put them in the pan.
Okay. I'm gonna put the plate on the pan.
But you still gotta cut it.
How you gonna do that?
Pour the sauce. He got that sauce on that haircut. See, just brushing it in. It's still enough in there. It's enough dye in there, in that brush. Just regular barbershop conversation, you know. We in the barbershop, you know, barbershop talk. Talk about sports, politics. I don't really get into favors over the politic. I'm kind of independent, you know, so I got to take care of me and mine. And I use the US dollars to do it. And I use the resources, whatever they have that I got to pay for to get done, that's what I do, you know. So it don't matter what side it is. They could have been Republicans, Democrats, I don't know. So at the end of the day, you still got to spend the money to get what you need. No matter who you representing. Look at that, it's looking nice, looking done. And then the taper at the bottom, you know, it's gonna be real light, you know what I'm saying? I'm brushing it on the skin so it can have that effect of a taper. Then brush it up so I can flick it away. And then I'm brushing it against the grain so now that I can get under. Look at that, you see how that go? That fade out. Man, it's gonna be nice. Put some on there and apply it to that middle spot. Let it sit on there so it could get its color on the skin. And he got all that gray over there, so start working it in on this side. You see why I lined it up first so I can have my outline where my boundaries is. I should have used a paintbrush, the dye brush. Should have used the dye brush for that little corner, but I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna still apply the dye brush, but I just like to use this to get it saturated in. It don't have to be all putty. Comb that down. See, like on that corner, he don't really got that much hair. It was a scar right there. So sometimes you got to make the illusion and go ahead and put it in there. And then just take your time. I kind of messed up on the back corner when I revved it against that comb, but I believe I'm gonna clean it up as well. So. Eating some good breakfast right now. Where I'm at, early in the morning. French toast, eggs, beef sausage, grits. I like a syrup. Yeah. I did fix it. And just brush it in. Because at the end of the day, it's your product walking out. You don't want to have them walking out bogus. It's looking kind of good for the side. Add some more to that top color. The person that showed me how to do a Beijing came from the barbershop that I was working with called Try Me Hair Salon in Maywood. His name was Mario Campbell. He one of the coldest out there. Also another cold barber. He got barber schools now. Erskine Reeves. He came from Try Me Hair Salon. He one of the coldest that's out there. So me coming from a shop where they worked at, man, they generation in time, when they was teenagers, I was able to get in there and soak up the game that they know. And I'm glad I did, because, man, I learned from the best, you know. Some people, they ain't giving out them one-on-ones, you know. But yup. About done with this video. So after you apply the Bigen, you want to take your time on the lining. It's like painting. You want to be real precise, real patient. You know, take your time. If you already know what you're doing, then, you know, move how you move. You know, I'm really sorry about my back on y'all. But it all come together. So after you apply the Bigen, you want to set your client under a dryer. And maybe I set them up under there for about 40 minutes until the product hardens up. When the dye harden up, that's how you know it's ready to rinse out. Rinse it out with your thumbs, like with the tip of your palms. Don't scrub it out, you know, lightly. Just let the water rinse the dye out first. Then you'll use your dye shampoo. Clean it. Clean the hair. Then after that, brush the hair back forward. You know, brush the hair back to how they do it. Dry it. Line them up again. You're gonna be crispy. See, in the front, he ain't really had no liner. It was real light right there. Some people be like, well, why you wear a Bigen? Or hair coloring. It's different reasons. As for my client right here, he wear it to, you know, he's not ready to cut all his hair low, even it up with what the bald spot's doing. So he rather put some dye on it, give it some color, and give it an illusion. Some people use dye, they don't even need it, you know, and it just makes it looks crispier and, you know, more detailed. So it's just an accessory that we use to keep ourselves looking groomed, self-esteem high. Putting on his mustache. As you see, the mustache is coming together, you know. You just gotta make sure you do that a little delicate. I use the Q-tip, you know, because I didn't want to smear it all on his face. So as y'all see, do the Bigen on the haircut. I'm just going over some little spots. Just touching that up. Touch it up on the other side. Ready. Just retouching this a little bit. So if y'all need any more pointers and tips, like I say, hit the like. Definitely subscribe to my channel. I'm a new vlogger, and I'm gonna be bringing better content. Hope y'all enjoy the rest.